College football 26 is officially out for everyone now, and I wanted to go over one of the things that does not get talked about on college football video games, and that is special teams. Everybody talks about offense, everybody talks about defense, but real ones know that special teams win games, and it is more important than ever to know where in the depth chart your guys are going to be on special teams. And there's a couple reasons why. One, we have the ability to do formation subs. So if you come over into this tab here, you're going to go to team, and then you're going to go down to formation subs. It's going to bring up a menu here, and this is where you can change your formation subs. But what I've done, and what I think is really important, is if you're just wanting to rip through years of Dynasty, but you're interested in the wear and tear, it's important to know where you can put these guys in your depth chart and where they show up in your depth chart. So if you just want to set your depth chart, you'll know who's playing on special teams, and there are some key positions that you're going to see repeated quite often in this video. But yeah, let's get into it. And when you get to the offensive menu, you're going to hold down L2 and then go down to special teams. And this is where you're going to get into your field goal unit. Obviously, this is going to be your kicker, and then it's going to go from here. So it's going to go to the right guard. It's going to be on the left side. The left guard's going to be right next to him. Then you're going to have your long snapper in the middle. And then your holder is always going to be your punter. And then you're also going to have different positions. So you're going to have your right guard. Starting right guard is going to be just to the right of the long snapper. Your backup left tackle is going to be to the right of him. Then your starting left tackle is going to be on the right side of that. Then you have a couple tight ends on each ends. And then your starting right tackle is going to pop back over to the left side and be on the left side of the formation. So that's field goal. And then moving into punt here, we're going to go, obviously, the punter, the long snapper. Those don't change too often, right? I think this one's really important to know because you want guys, like if your Mike linebacker, your number 2 Mike linebacker is playing a lot, if you're playing a defense that, uses 2 Mike linebackers, you're going to want to make sure that you have a different guy in that spot potentially for special teams, right? Or like you're going to have to know that you might need to sub that guy in a little bit more because he's going to be a little tired from running special teams, right? So he runs down there on a punt, and then he has to go right back out there on defense. You're going to have, a bit of stamina. You're going to have some wear and tear, things like that. So that's why it's important, right? And then there's just different types of punts, it's going to run through here. So it's still going to be the same, punter, long snapper. This is another one that's important, your fullback, right? Most teams aren't going to recruit fullbacks in your dynasty, right? So whoever you're putting at fullback, just know that they're involved on special teams. So if you're running a fake punt, your fullback is going to be the one that's the up man running that punt. So if you are using like a blocking tight end per se, and the blocking tight end is 68 speed as an example, like you might want to get in a faster fullback in that situation. And that's where you can come in here, right, to the formation subs. And the formation subs are just going to tell you, where specifically they are on the field. But like I said, you can see I'm going position by position here and just showing you're going to see a lot of the similar ones pop up, right? So the Mike linebackers 1 through 4, they're going to be heavily involved in special teams. You're seeing it right here, cornerback 3, cornerback 4. Your backup free safety, your backup strong safety, your backup Sam linebacker, your backup Will linebacker are all going to be involved on special teams, right? So we get to field goal block left here. You're going to get backup edges. And again, this one's important too because you're going to want to have, different guys on the outside. You want to have faster guys on the outside potentially able to block kicks. So you're going to want to put those guys in there. Right, so field goal block left, field goal block right. You can see they're the exact same, just flipped. So no more information there, but going down to field goal return here, you're going to make sure your kick returner, that's the one returning the field goals there. You're going to have, some starters really playing on field goal return. So if you want to get your starters out of there, just a reminder, come into formation subs, and you can see exactly where these guys are playing in the video right here. I have it on the screen. In bold. So you can see the different types of punt returns. They're pretty similar, right? You're going to get pretty similar output in terms of which players are playing. You're going to get a lot of the Mike linebackers, a lot of the corners, like I said, corners 2 through 4, free safety, will linebackers. With the new wear and tear system, like your guys are going to have a season-long wear and tear. So if you're out here not really paying attention to this, and for example, coming up, like your cornerback 2 is on your punt block team, right? He's a gunner on your punt team. he's running down the field and then he has to immediately go back out for defense, right? So he's already tired going into the defensive possession. So things like that you're going to want to worry about. That's where I would come in here and I would update it in the formation sub-tab. But like I said, this is just a helpful guide so that you guys know where exactly you can put these people in your depth chart and it translates to on the field. One thing that's not in the game, and I have it floating on the screen here, is going to be the kickoff and kickoff return. There's no way to update those in the formation subs. So I have it listed right here on the screen. So you're going to see, kicking off ahead, you're going to have your cornerback 3, your slot receiver 2, your Sam linebacker number 2, your backup strong safety, so strong safety 2. You're going to have your Mike linebacker number 2, your Will linebacker number 2, your running back number 2, wide receiver 4, free safety number 2, and then your cornerback 4, and then obviously your kicker, right? So those are going to be the guys down here chasing it. So if you have a fast wide receiver that you want to get down and you want to make sure that he's on the kickoff team, right? So you put him at your wide receiver 4. He might be your wide receiver 6, wide receiver 7, but you can put him as your wide receiver 4 just to get him involved on special teams. So this is also good for playing time, right? So if you have someone that wants playing time, getting them on the field on special teams at least gets them some snaps. You're obviously going to have to integrate them on offense or defense depending on whatever position that they play, but at least getting them involved on special teams helps out with their playing time, so you can use that in your recruiting pitches as well. Just make sure you get them involved on special teams. So, like I said, here's the kickoff and kickoff return ones. The kickoff return ones right here. Cornerback 3 is going to be up blocking your Sam linebacker number 2, Mike linebacker number 2, Will linebacker number 2, strong safety number 2, and this is where it gets interesting. Your fullback number 1, and then your tight end 2, 3, and 4 are going to be your blockers for your kick returner 1 and 2. So that is how you set up a return on this game. And again, this is important because you want guys, you're going to recruit guys that are just special teams guys, and that's okay. They're going to be solid backups on the field, but they're going to be really good in special teams. So if they have different abilities, such as the hard-hitting ability or something like that, and they're able to absolutely destroy the opposing defense, I think that's huge input. So you want to have that. You want to make sure that this is something that you're paying attention to in your dynasties. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of highlight this. Nobody really talks about special teams. So if you like this video, definitely leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to have more content coming out. FIU Dynasty, Mr. Worldwide, coming soon. I'll see you guys in the next one.